chalk streams are a rare and valuable habitat, and the majority of them in the world are right here in the south. But one of them is under threat of serious damage because part of it is being used legally as a road. Now, this is underwater footage of the River Meon in Hampshire. The waterbed, as you can see, filled with vegetation, helping to support vital ecosystems. The most common threats to this rare habitat normally come from water being taken out, pollution and climate change. Now, this is the same chalk stream just a few metres away. No vegetation, as you can see. Now, this section is actually classified as an unadopted road. It's 200 metres long, and a number of people drive along it in 4x4s, quad bikes and motorcycles, all absolutely legal. But locals say it comes at a high environmental price. Our environment correspondent John Cuthill has been looking at the issue.
The River Meon, one of Hampshire's prized chalk streams, flowing through the South Downs National Park. For 21 miles, a haven. For 200 metres, a highway. Legally, this section of chalk stream at Droxford is a road. And that means motor vehicles, if able, are perfectly entitled to drive along the river.
It's bizarre. When you see it, it's so shocking. Most people who see it just cannot believe what's going on. They think, oh, this person must be lost or is taking a wrong turning. But no, people are doing it for fun. And they use this 200-metre stretch of river as basically a fun park for 4x4s. And it's so out of kilter with the fact that it is a chalk stream river right here in the South Downs National Park.
Environmentalists say the 4x4s, quad bikes and dirt bikes are damaging the chalk stream. Surveys have found above and below the 200-metre section, river weeds flourish with fine gravel on the bed. Where the vehicles drive, the bed appears stripped with only larger stones. Campaigners want a traffic regulation order, or TRO, put in place to stop motor vehicles legally being allowed to drive along the river. Local residents have joined the protest against the continued legal use of the river.
It's not appropriate to do anymore. There are lots of places to do fun driving, but only a few chalk streams.
It's absolutely heartbreaking to see. There are big 4x4 vehicles, there's scrambler bikes. You can just see them driving through, tearing up the riverbed.
It's not good for all the wildlife and all the ecosystem. No, it's this stretch which was really damaged.
So how is this allowed in a national park?
Some people access the countryside in different ways, and they really want to hold on to the fact that they can do that too. We are governed by two purposes, which is to conserve and enhance the wildlife, natural beauty and cultural heritage of the area, and also to promote access and enjoyment of these spaces. We are not a highways authority and we're not the traffic authority.
That's the responsibility of the local county council.
Hampshire County Council says it's looking currently as to whether any changes to access are justified or indeed permitted under current legislation. It says it's a complex process and it doesn't have any timeline as to when that review will be complete.
But in 2023, Hampshire County Council commissioned this aquatic ecology report. It concluded vehicles driving through the River Meon are having an impact on the biodiversity of the river. It recommends to close the forded section of the Mill Lane byway. Nearly 2.5 years later, it's still open.
It's frustrating that they're delaying this because they could have acted any time. I understand why they're slightly fearful of doing it, but that's not really good enough. If you look at the state of the river, this deserves to be protected, and as difficult as it might be to put in place a traffic regulation order, they need to act now.